Hey, it's Matt with your A1 Extra presented by Branch Group. This week we're talking with Heather Russo, a Roanoke Times journalist who's spending the year writing about immigrants and refugees in the Roanoke Valley under a fellowship sponsored by the Blacksburg-based Secular Society. Heather's stories for this Sunday's Roanoke Times focuses on the community's response to the influx of refugees 1 year ago from the Taliban takeover of Afghanistan, and the difficulties some of those families are having gaining permanent residency in the United States.
I've been able to dedicate the time to working on this because of being on this fellowship with the Secular Society, which has allowed me to just purely focus and concentrate on the subject of refugees and immigration this past year. And Roanoke is so rich in diversity and has been a very welcoming city to refugees and immigrants. The story first came about when I learned of a new community sponsorship that Commonwealth Catholic Charities offered because of all the outreach. They offered a way for community members to really help out these families in need, to help them get acquainted with our area and feel welcome and just transition into living here. Muhammad Naziri and his wife, his mother, and their 2 sons had fled Afghanistan when the Taliban was taking over, and he had helped U.S. government contractors by housing them in some of his apartment homes he had. And for that reason, and because he is a part of the Hazara minority group, he was scared for his life and his family's life with the Taliban taking over. And he was disappointed and surprised that he did not get a special immigration visa to be able to have permanent residency here. So he started the process of applying for asylum. Muhammad has learned that it's going to be a longer, slower process than he would hope for. He's just anxious to have some sense of stability and know what his future is going to be and be able to make a life here. And I spoke with area immigration lawyers about how their wait time here in the Roanoke Valley for many of their clients to get an interview for asylum can be like 3 to 4 years. And so there's just a lot of uncertainty waiting to find out.
For more, pick up a copy of Sunday's Roanoke Times or read Heather's stories online and see her photos at roanoke.com. And follow along on social at Roanoke Times. We'll see you next week for another A1 Extra brought to you by Branch Group.